Alright. Back with Mario Sunshine Hoverless. I missed. We're doing Pianta Village, and then Delfino Airstrip, and then Corona Mountain. Let's do this. This shouldn't be overly too difficult. Nearly done with the whole game, which is awesome. No matter how many times I play this game, I love to just sit down and play through it. 100% it, you know? It's awesome like that. It's so fun to play no matter how many times you've played it. At least in my opinion. I know there's a fair amount of people who don't like this game. But I am one of the few people that do. It's really fun to play. Why was it not working? There. I hope this isn't a recurring theme and I have to charge my controller for another long while. Anyway, change templates. Unleashed. We. You know, I'm realizing as I'm playing this, I already have like a lot more commentary on what to say in Sunshine than I do in Mario Party. Because in Mario Party, I'm just doing the same thing over and over again, you know? But yeah, anyway. I I guess it's just because I like Sunshine so much, you know? One of my more favorite games out there. Oh, hello. I didn't realize you were right there. Woo! Turn around this way. Bounce him off the fencing. And into the water. Remember to always be kind to your pets. Did you know if you go under the village, actually, I might be able to show this. I don't know. I can't hover, so this might be a little difficult. But I can try. If you go down underneath the village, right, you can see the heads of the little Chompleteer sticking out underneath. Just a fun little thing. Yeah. I always find this game entertaining whenever it does stuff not quite intended. This game has one of the better reactions to unintended stuff, because it doesn't entirely just break open, but it doesn't entirely stay put together either. So, you know, it's entertaining. Anyway, shot number 1 completed. Wahoo! Wassa! Wassa, dude? On to episode dose. I have a... I don't remember a lot of Pianta Village's blue coins. So I have a guide pulled up. I remember a lot of this game's blue coins, but even though Pianta Village is one of my favorites, like one of my favorite levels in Mario Sunshine, just in general, it's one of the ones I remember the least, I think. At least blue coin wise, I mean. Like, I remember the stage in general pretty well, but yeah. I'm not gonna die, because I'm just amazing. Anyway, this one doesn't appear till like episode 6, right? No, it does, okay. Hmm. Yeah, cool. Doink? I think it's only during the daytime, though, that those ones do. Thatched walkways underneath the village. Boink. Woo. Perhaps not here. There's definitely better ways to get around underneath the village. I will not be following follow the walkway in the only direction you can go. What? I think IGN has no idea what it's talking about here. It says follow the walkway the only way you can go under here, which, I mean, I guess I could hover over there, but that would, you know, defeat the whole purpose of the hoverless challenge. So anyway, we're gonna... Oh, come on. Ta-da! Alright. There's that one. That one's up on the ceiling. I've gotten that one. Just got that one. That one's only available during the nighttime. But actually, there is one that is available during the day. If I do this now, because it's kind of required to do this, because, you know, if I want to get as close to 100%ing as possible. Okay, so I just want to... I didn't jump high enough, and I also hit the shroom. It's probably better if I do it from here, huh? Or it might be easier to just spin jump, because then I have a little more air control. There we go. I hit the shroom. That almost worked. Let's see. Instead of just triple jumping, what if I do a triple jump spin? And then, you know, just mess up and then... Yeah, anyway. Well. Apologies, good sir, I didn't see you there. Literally, because I wasn't looking. My attention was in Mario Cam. I missed. Alright, come on. I can do this. Oh, well, Mario's facing the wrong direction. It's been a little bit since I've gotten up here without the hover nozzle. I've tried it at one point, I think. I don't remember why. It might have been Super Dew Sunshine, but I don't remember. Well, darn. Not doing so hot. Am I? Hold on, I gotta be sure. Am I recording game audio? I am. Okay. You can never be too sure about something without checking on it. Because, you know, I've already had a couple incidents related to audio stuff. Probably best not to have any more. Whoa. Mayhaps if I go on here and then attempt a spin jump here. No. It'd be a little difficult to do it from any of the railings because mushroom goes out a little wide. This is going to be a little bit of a difficult one. Okay, I don't think a spin jump quite has enough height. I think I do need to do a triple jump. Probably. Just a normal triple jump. That one almost worked out. Perhaps I hold A a little bit longer before going into Mario Cam. Not quite that long. I'm gonna freaking die from fall damage. Darn. Me did a fall. I hath fallen. And I can't seem to get up onto this golden mushroom. Come on now. Maybe I don't try from that side. Maybe I do it from a different area. Like, what if I triple jump this direction instead of that direction? Darn. It was a good jump, but not a good angle. Whoa, okay. That one is pretty close. Doing pretty good. Right, so I angled like right here, triple jump, and then miss completely. Maybe I should just be racing Piantissimo, you know? Maybe I shouldn't worry about none of this yet. Of course I say that, but then I'm going to attempt to keep doing this anyway. Here we go. Right here. Oh, come on. Nope. Okay, now. Wahoo! Wahee! Uh... Hmm. Yeah, I don't think it's possible to get up from the railing there. I hit my head on the mushroom. Darn. Oh, hey, there we go. Okay. Cool. Well, that wasn't too bad. Anyway, spray towards the sun. And it's just not available on this episode, huh? What the heck is this? So this was just a massive waste of time, huh? Well, I guess now I know how to get up there. Continuing on. What's the next blue coin? I wasn't paying too close of attention, you see. I see, okay. Found it. I could just be on Tissimo's race, but you know, where's the fun in that? Ow. This one, right here. Continue. That one. Oh, is it not that one? No, it is that one. Oh, it might be this one, actually. No. Wait, hold on. Where is this at? That's the starting area. It's on this tree over here. Okay. I'll grab this one as well on the way. Good stuff. We have reached over the 200 point. I didn't even realize. That's good. We're most of the way there. We have 35 more blue coins to go. Alright. There's that one. 34 blue coins to go. Just grab that one. I don't even know if this one's available during the day, but I'll go attempt. Whoa. So what you do is you hop up here, and then you ground pound on the nose. And it doesn't look like it's available during the day. Awesome. I grabbed that one. I don't know if this one's available during the day either. Might be a nighttime only thing. Nope, it's there. Cool. Next one is just under the bridge. This one might also be nighttime specific. Nope, it's kind of surprising that these are here during the day, you know? And there's this one here at the end of the trail. Or the waterway, whichever. And then now we do triangles. Aren't there some barrels? I could be mistaken, but that might be the red coins I'm thinking about. Yeah, I think it's red coins. No blue coins to be found there. Are you kidding me? Okay, well, there we go. Alrighty. Ta-da! Just like that. I didn't do anything. Burst fire never works on the triangles for me. Must be a very specific thing. Whee! Ta-da! Alright, next is the sign. Oh, and then I have to wait for another night in order to get the rest. Okay, cool. Well, time to go race some Piantissimo. Il Piantissimo is the name, I believe. Okay. Alright, Il Piantissimo. Or Mailman from Ocarina of Time, whatever your real name is. We're going to race and I'm going to win, probably. Oh, I bonked. In a Super Dude Sunshine, that would count as a fail, I believe. Whoa. Okay, well now. I will beat you up there. I am speedier. Haha. I did it. Oh, man. Perhaps, yep. Alright, that was easy enough. I messed up a bunch, but, you know, I still managed to win in the end. And I'm immediately jump off the edge and die. Anyway. And there we go. 85th Shine Sprite. Only 11 more of those to go, and then I'm completed with the Shine Sprites, at least. And then I need 29, I believe, more blue coins. So, you know, I'm not doing half bad, I must say. Back in we go. Boing, 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 boing. Yep. Steel's flood before I even get into the stage. You know, I'm looking outside. The weather is nice and cloudy. Looks like it might rain soon. That's pretty cool. I like cloudy weather. It looks really nice outside whenever it's like that. I could have done the speedrun way of the damage boosting over the Inferno, but this is my favorite way to go. I've always taken this way ever since I was young. What you do is you just take some water from here, and you side flip onto the fire. And then you're basically just good to do this. See? Simple as that. Ow! What the frick? What was that for? Alright, we got Flood back here. Time to go on a blue coin hunting bonanza here, because I have forgotten a few on the first level. Where exactly is this M? There it is. Whoa! I made it. Simple. Continuing on. Now we go and stop a guy from burning. After we grab a few, actually. I'll do that one. There's one I'll do last. But there is one over here. I need to ground pound the Pianta's nose again. There we are. Yep, and then there's a bunch of coins that pop out as well. Great for 100 coins. I'm pretty sure the 5th episode is best for 100 coins. Could be wrong, but as I have been multiple times. But, you know, Yoshi's in that one. Yoshi can eat bees for coins and such. And also, Yoshi's just a big help. And there's also a bunch of coins on the village underside. Oopsies, my bad. Yeah, because it's the 5th episode, there's a bunch of coins on the village underside. Those will be really helpful. Sir, stop running around in circles. Don't you know the basics of fire safety? Stop, drop, and roll. Hello. Apparently he doesn't. Anyway, there's that one. Was there any others I missed? Besides the one I'm going to go get. Let's see here. Oh, okay. There's a... Where's this one? This is near the back. Got it. I'm going to need a little extra water just to be sure. Alright. Oh, come on. Wahoo. Ground pound down here. And we go along this path. Whoopsies. Wrong button. So, follow the trail of coins. Yes, yes. What am I doing? I'm not even... I haven't even read ahead. Oh, this is just telling me how to... But... Okay, it was just telling me how to get to the center of the village, which I already know how to do. I need to read ahead before I start doing these things. We got the massive M on the ground. I got the guy... Oh, okay, yeah, that was on fire. Okay, I have them all except for one. And then the next one's available will be in episode 5. So anyway, I need to beat this level again. I've basically already done that. But, you know. My question is, like, whenever the Piantas are in this specific goop, how is their flesh not burning off? You know? I would assume that would be a thing that happens. Woo. Because, you know, this goop is, like, really hot or whatever. I'm going to die. Darn it. Imagine I live that with 1 health left. I missed the jump a little bit. I angled very incorrectly. That was my own bad. So I will go back, do it again, whatnot. Wow. A goopy inferno. Yep, yada yada. Get the stuff out of here. Got a Reddit notification. What? What is Reddit trying to tell me today? Okay. We talking about Nintendo grifting, I guess. Because, you know, people hate Nintendo for some reason. Haven't really done anything bad. In fact, all the other companies, game companies and stuff, I've done a lot of worse stuff. While we're on the topic, you know, Steam, like, people love to, like, look at Steam and be like, wow, that's the perfect example of a game development company. They do. They're not the greatest thing ever to happen either, you know? Like, just because they'd make a lot of better decisions than people think, like, most companies should make or whatever, you know? Doesn't mean they're all sunshine and rainbows. But that's just with every company. That's not any specific company, so. Like, no one talks about, like, Bounty paper towels or whatever. I mean, they just sell a product, so, I mean, they're not, like, bad in any specific way, but they're a company, technically. They're a brand owned by a company. So there's got to be something bad about them. I don't know why I picked Bounty paper towels as an example, but I did. So that's what I'm going with. I just need to make this triple jump again, and then I'm good to go. Whee! Okay. Whoa! I almost made it. What are these guys called again? The little chicken dudes in there? Like plurps or something? This isn't a bad way to grind out coins either. Because they drop 3 each time you spray them. I just find it hilarious that they're called plurps, you know? There we go. Very simple. Hello, plurp. Go away. Anyway, there is a blue coin right there. I believe that is the last one until episode 5. Unless I'm missing something. But yeah. Anyway, big chain chomp is what is happening next. 86 and 212. We're getting very close. We're in the final countdown stretches things of Sunshine Hoverless, and then I'll make one big video on my main channel about it. I can't wait to be done with Mario Party 1, because then, you know, make a video on that as well. Yahoo! Bling, twang, 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 twang. Chain Chomp's Bath. Yep. Big boy. There's a specific way I like to do this, and I think it might be the fastest way as well. I haven't watched many speedruns, as I've said. I don't know why I'm doing this when I'm trying to prove my point. Maybe I do this. I don't remember. Because I want the chain chomp to go a specific way, right? Oh, come on. No, not that way. I just grab this and I pull him. And, yeah. I'll go around this way. I'm pulling this way, why not? Right? Yep. They go mad with rage when they overheat. Yep, they do, Flood. Yes, they do. And then I stand right here or something, right? And I guide it this way. I mean, I obviously didn't do this in the fastest way I could have, but, you know. Alright, go now. And then I wait for him to pass by here, and I just start spraying him. Then he hops by, and I grab him, and then I'll let him move forward a little bit. There we go. And pull him in here, because Mario just has the strength to do that. And there we go. Yep. Very simple stuff. Number 87. So close now. 9 left. Well, should I cash in my blue coins? Nah, I won't do that. Because then I'll have an uneven number left. I'll have 6 left over. and not be able to get the last 4 because I can't hover. Secret of the village underside. Yep. And then I go eat a bunch of bees. Let's see, how many do I have currently? 17. I have 13 left to go. Got it. What do you want, Yoshi? Bananas? Got you. Ow. That's a mushroom. I would assume mushrooms aren't as hard as Mario makes them seem because, you know, they're very soft and easy to chew, you know? But, you know, Mario just bonks into one, was like, ugh! Like he bonks into a solid brick wall, you know? Just, you know, things I've been noticing. But then again, the Mario universe isn't like the real life universe. Maybe there's a reason why Mario doesn't like mushrooms very much, you know? At least according to the movie. Maybe he doesn't like them because they're rock solid and very crunchy or something, you know? Wee. I missed a few. One. When I say a few, I mean one. Maybe I gather 100 coins here before going down to the bottom. Wow! That one was number 18, right? 19? Which one did I miss? The turn... Okay, I did that guy, I did the giant M, I did that one. Oh, that's right, I missed the one that was on the very bottom of the village. I can grab that one with Yoshi here, though. Yeah, anyway. Bees. It's easier to go this side, I think. Whoops, me fall. Whoa, my controller be lagging. Okay, that didn't work out. Well, that wasn't a good. My controller be lagging right here. Wah! Bees! My controller's definitely lagging. Holy crap. Run around in circles and spam B. The best way to eat bees is B. Ha ha ha. Funny joke, you get it. Whoa! Woo! Mama! Can I... Well, now you see, that was, not good. Not what I would consider a good. Alright. Well, reattempt. Because, I mean, in Pianta Village, I still have 18. Yes? Okay. So they do save. It's not like a... You die, they're all gone if you only press continue thing. That's only if you game over. But I even think game overs give you a chance to save, don't they? What does he want this time? He wants to be pink colored still. Looks like. Wee. You know, I've never really thought about this. But this tree that's right here, it has every type of fruit growing on it, right? How did they manage this? That's some serious, like, tree breeding you have to do in order for that to work. Alright, well, it's making its own way to Yoshi, I guess. Anyway, yeah, you have to, like, breed it with every other type of fruit tree, and somehow it has to grow all of them instead of just a mix of all of them, you know? It's kind of crazy to think about. Whee! Wahoo! Wow! Oh, there are blue butterflies here, I see. These are also required to get, I presume, for the blue coins. There's just a lot of them. Yoshi's gonna have a full stomach after all this. He's gonna have he has a lot of meals to go through. Alright, attempt number 2 with the bees, and hopefully my controller doesn't die this time. I should probably still go for 100 coins, huh? I don't know. Okay, that time I bonked backwards instead of being able to dive, you know? I did dive that time, but I also got yoinked. Whoa! Bonk. Let's go up here so I don't accidentally dive off. Wow, that was really good, actually. Eat the bee. Eat the bee. There we go. I'll save to be sure I don't accidentally lose anything. I guess let's go grab some more coins just around the place after I grab a fruit again. Yep. Let's go eat some more bees. Actually, if I ground pound the mushroom, doesn't this one give me some coins now? Or am I thinking of a different thing? Okay, I don't think it does it here. I'm not sure if it ever does it. I might just be hallucinating or something, you know? Let's go ground pound Pianta Nose over here. Pianta Nose Bill. For a few coins. There we go. Wow! Wahoo! I do not believe most of these boxes give any sort of compensation or anything. I don't know if it's possible to double break with Yoshi. It might be. Let's see. So we want to angle ourselves perfectly in between the two, and then we ground pound, right? Okay, I don't think they give anything for breaking them. I believe there are 1 or 2 mushrooms, though, that you can ground pound for money. Somewhere around the place, but oh well. Goodness. My voice is slowly dying. Money! There we go. Let's go eat another fruit so Yoshi doesn't die on us. You know, I think I'm now realizing if I go down to the village underside, I don't know if there's a way I can get back up without the hover nozzle or anything. Maybe Yoshi'd be able to help with that, but I'm not too sure. So I think I have enough to get the 100 coin shine. But am I able to get back up in order to grab said 100 coin shine? I will assume so with that bouncy shroom there and Yoshi's ability to spin and hover and whatnot. Wow. Wow. Oops. There we go. Let's ground pound here to be sure I don't miss anything. Grab all these coins. I forget which one it is. I think it's that one right there that I'm looking at right now. But you can ground pound one of them for a few extra coins as well. I think it's this one. Yeah, holy crap, that's a few more than I thought there would be. Don't fall off, Yoshi. Would be greatly appreciated. Whoa. Alright, time to see if Yoshi can make his way back up. I have a feeling he should be able to, no problem. Oh yeah, for sure. No issues at all with that one. Alright, here we go. And there's still a whole bunch of coins that I've left uncollected. Now, if I were going for true max percent, you know, since I can't do 100%, I would gather as many coins as possible in every single individual stage. But I don't think I want to attempt to do that. Good job, Yoshi. You're here. That's the first shrine I've collected with you. I'm moving the microphone back a little, or forward a little bit, so I can sit up in my chair and be comfortable. It looks nice outside with all those clouds. Anyway. Shoo. Wee. Yanta Village. Secret of the village underside. Alright, he wants a pineapple this time. He wants to be orange. Good for you, Yoshi. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I thought I grandpadded soon enough, but I, in fact, did not do so. Hmm. You know, I'm realizing, I think, that I'm probably going to game over on the Chuckster level. But, who knows? I mean, you know, like, there's a one-up, like, right at the beginning I can Chuckster into. Also, since living beings are inside of these secret stages, like actual, like, functioning human beings, like Piantas, there must be some sort of food down there, yeah? There has to be some way in order for them to live. He wants to be pink again. Good job, Yoshi. Like, do they survive off eating each other? If so, then, like, how long could they survive down there? Because I would assume they wouldn't be able to live for more than a few weeks with the amount of people that are inside the Chuckster area. I can't believe I'm asking this question, but how long does it take for Piantas to go through a pregnancy? That's the only way I can think of that they'd be able to survive really long. You know? Is just constantly having children, I suppose. Not a great thought, but, you know, it's probably how they survive down in this secret area here. Actually, while I'm down here, I should be able to get, woo, Yoshi, don't be doing this, man. Okay, hold on, I need to do this way. And then hop on top here. Alright, so there is an M on the underside of this place somewhere. I need to look for it and spray it. Perhaps I just get down from here. Where is the mushrooms? Like right here. Okay, cool. Good stuff. I believe the M would be over in this direction, if I am not mistaken. Before I do anything more, I'm going to spray this just in case I lose Yoshi down here. And I'm still somehow able to make it. Okay. Let's see here. I made it. Awesome. Here's the M. There we go. That is number 21. And how many were on the list so far? Made the butterflies. The bees. That was the second beehive was number 21. Awesome. I'm all caught up on these, which is good. Whoa, okay. I didn't make it. Good job, Yoshi. You survived at least. Good for him. Alright, well, I got that, so now time to actually do the Pianta Village, a secret of the village underside. Ah, wee. You know, there is technically Strollin stews that are inside of the secret of the village underside secret level that the Piantas could eat, but those are also paint constructs made from Bowser Jr. So I don't know how edible they would be. The Piantas do say somewhere in here that the goop does taste sweet, but I don't know how nutritionally viable it is as a food option. So I would have to assume they still eat each other, probably. There is the occasional one-up mushroom. Maybe they give someone a... Maybe they, like, kill someone, eat them, and then when they're mostly gone, give them the one-up mushroom. You know? Whoa! Yoshi, you can't be landing on leaves like that. Okay. Yeah. Just thoughts, you know. But the question is, would you be able to take a Pianta in a fight? Because Mario is like 5 foot something, or 4 foot, like 11 or something. I don't remember the exact height he is. And the Piantas are like double his size, just in general. So I don't know if you'd be able to kill a Pianta if you were to survive in here, you know? I would just assume you probably wouldn't live if you were to live in one of these sub areas, or Mario even. Though Mario's killed worse things, so yeah. Alright, here we go. Chuckster sub area. Oh, okay. That's right, you don't do that with Flood. And we want little dude right about here. Yes. Wahoo! And then he throws me against the wall, and I want this guy here. Right about there. Oh, I angled slightly to the right, actually. Still worked out. Hello, good sir. I am going to ask you to throw me. I'm a chuckster. Wahoo! Like that. And then I want this guy to line up here-ish, or wherever he's going to stop at, and then I want to talk to him properly. I think I got it. No, I was slightly too late. No, I wasn't. I was just perfect. I did it first try. I'm amazing at this game. 89. Just 7 more to go. Plus 20 more blue coins. And then we're done. Alright. I'm going to finish off the blue coins and one more shine sprite before going back to do red coins in the secret of the village underside, because I don't want to deal with that. Plus, once I beat Shadow Mario, I'll be flung here into I'll be flung into Corona Mountain without much of a choice. Yeah. I think this is one of the few levels right here I wasn't able to do easily in Super Dude Sunshine. I don't think I was able to do this one. Which kind of sucks, but, you know. And then you talk to them again, they say, kids don't carry coins. Yep. Because they don't give you blue coins or anything for saving them. I think there are 2 kids. Am I missing a blue coin somewhere? Because both... Oh, my bad. Both the kids don't give you blue coins. Right? So how does one get the final blue coin? Unless that's like... Whoa, hello, Chuckster. Ow. Yep, no problem. Actually, I think there is a blue coin that's out on the cloud in episode 8. But I could be wrong about that. Plus, I'm not going to be able to do that one for a little bit because I'm going to go to... As soon as the flood's over and I go to Corona Mountain at least once, I'm going to head to the Delfino airstrip. And, I'm going to head to Delfino airstrip. Do that. Ooh, I'm surprised I didn't burn myself there. And then I'll come back here and do the 8th Shine Sprite. Oh, come on now. Alright, and there's one dude that's back here in this area. Right? Or lady. It's a dude. Magma Mahamba. Alright, there we go. I have done it all. And I'm missing one from here, yes? Which means I do believe that, yeah. There is one in episode 8. I'm not looking forward to I'm a Chuckster red coins. Yep, yada yada. Let me check the guide just to be sure I haven't missed anything. Oh, there's a blue bird on top of the tree in the middle. I'll wait till episode 8 to grab it though still, so. Yeah, anyway. Number 90. We're closing in on the goal. There's, let's see, hold on. So there's 50. So once I get the one here, I'll have 220, yes? Because I have 219 currently. Hold on, let me math here. So, no, I have 225. And there's 10 in Corona Mountain, and I'm missing one in Delfino Airstrip. Yeah, that'll add up. Oh, come on. Double jump. There we go. Bling, wong, 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 wing. Don't want to do Shadow Mario quite yet. I'm doing Secret of the Underside Village thingy. I'm a blobber. Which does Yoshi want? He wants to be orange with a papaya. Methinks. Woo! Where am I going? Hold up. I kind of walked by the tree. And, you know, Pianta Village, honestly, is a pretty good place to survive. Because infinite fruit, basically, you know? You won't be getting much meat around here unless you, like, eat the bees or something, but you'll probably get honey if you really attempt to grab it from them. Become a beekeeper or something. That has a decent amount of nutrients in it. Maybe not the greatest source of food ever, but it's pretty good stuff. You know? And there's also molten cheese right there if you want to burn your mouth a little bit. Ruin your taste buds so you don't have to ever taste again, you know? Whoop. Not bad. Anyway, we're in here. I'm not going to ground pound that quite yet. I'm going to be sure to grab this one up every time so I don't have to game over or something, you know? I could save state like I did last video, but, you know, where's the fun in that? That was only for ones that were pretty difficult to do, you know? Where is this at? There we go. Bounce on this dude's head. Go over this way. Yeah, so my save states were only really for episodes that would be really difficult for me to have gone back and just reset on multiple times. Because that was all the red coins were there. Yes, they were. Okay. Hello, good sir. I would like to talk to you right now. Okay, there's none here. I am... Woo! That was a close one. This guy is a chuckster as well. This is the one I thought I was going to have a little bit of trouble with here. I don't know how far he throws me. Okay, so I need to aim directly, like straight perpendicular to the tightrope there. Not an angle or anything. I normally just jump that gap with my with the hover nozzle, but since that isn't an option here, you know, I gotta attempt to do this other ways. How did that not grab it? Hello? That should do it. Oh, I'm a chuckster. Yeah, yeah. I still have a good amount of time as well on this timer, so it's not like the worst thing ever. A minute and a half is pretty good. There we go. One done. Oh, I'm a chuckster. There we go, number 2. And then number... there's none over here, but I don't know why I'm counting the little dude as a red coin, because that just straight up isn't how it works. Oh gosh, this is a horrid angle. No, I went to the left a little bit. I might die here. Whoa! Okay, well, that still worked. Okay, I'm gonna hop up here. There we go. There we go. Let's go. One up there. Okay, I think this is a good angle. I think. I missed still. Okay. So I need to be slightly to the right instead of directly behind him. That was almost perfect, though. I almost did good. Hello, good sir. I would like this one-up that you are hiding. I mean, he's not hiding anything. It's out there in the open. It's just, you gotta grab it, you know? He's challenging you to grab it. I dare say. I'm a chuckster. There we go. Alright, here we go. Attempt number 3, I think. I'm not doing 2... No, 4. 3? 4? One of them. I'm not doing too bad overall, surprisingly. You know? Oh, come on now. Mario, you're supposed to grab it. There we go. I'm surprised he doesn't complain or anything about you jumping on his head. Ooh, ha ha ha. Alright, come on, buddy. I would like to angle myself like here-ish with you. That's not quite right. That should do it. Actually, that's a little far. Yeah, still make it. Good stuff. Hello, good sir. I would like to head upwards. I'm a little aimed to the right. Not that far, actually, so I'm all good. Woo! That was a close one. I almost flew off the other side. Alright, buddy. I am on your left slightly, not quite that far. There we go. This should work. Theoretically. Okay. Oh, I made it. Oh, mama. There we are. I don't know if this guy gives you anything. I'm not sure if he does, actually. Gives me a 1-up. Okay, well, there's number 6. Then I need to go down back here and then go back up again. And then I need to go to the island to the right instead of to the left. After the dude is... And then, yeah. Okay, so this is a little bit of a tight timer here. But it is theoretically possible still. So yeah, without the hover nozzle, this timer is pretty tight. I mean, even with the hover nozzle, it's pretty tight. Because I remember struggling with this somewhat on just my normal playthroughs. I need to be like perfect with. Ah, that's a death. Yep. I talked him way far to the left there. That one just didn't work out at all. That's a little far. There we go. I think this will work. I went over it. Wow. Okay. Here we go. I find it funny how in development the hover nozzle is like one of the very late additions to the game. And they didn't. This wasn't one of the first ones, you know? I'm pretty sure there was supposed to be a sniper flood at some point. Which, you know, I did not know about that factoid until somewhat recently. I thought that would be pretty cool personally, but that's a death, I think. No, it's not. I'm still decently angled. Awesome. And then you... Ah, that's a death. No, it's not, because I'm amazing. I'm gonna die. I did die. Wow, That worked out well. Okay. I figured I would struggle with this shine a fair bit. And there we go. 1-up acquired. And red coins started. Alright. There we go. Talk to this man here. I'm a chuckster. Yeah. I need to talk to you relatively quickly so I don't fall behind on the timer. And I go over here and talk to you. Don't overshoot, because that is a bad if you overshoot. Okay. I talked to him I think it was almost too far to the left at one point, though. So I won't go too far to the left, but like here-ish. There we are. That's the good stuff. Okay. Now I don't spend time spraying this guy because he has nothing of value to give me. Just a 1-up, but which, you know, means decent. Oh, this guy might be a chuckster. Actually, I don't need to go down there. Okay, cool, awesome. And then angle good, and then you chuckster me this away, and that's plenty of time. All right, now I just need to not mess up the. Oh no, it spawns here. Okay, I thought for some reason it went to the right. Are both of those guys chucksters? One of them is a chuckster. The other one might have unique dialogue that I don't think I've ever seen before. 91! 5 away from completing every loose shine sprite in the game. Not the blue coin ones. Because, you know, honestly, we don't care about the blue coin ones. 119 shine sprites plus 6 blue coins. You know, that's pretty decent. Alright, time to flood Isle Delfino with boiling hot volcanic water. Because if you think about it, that is where it says the water came from, was Corona Mountain. And that stuff is boiling hot at the top. And everyone's just swimming in it, you know, casually. Boiling hot water. Whoop, that's wrong button. Alright, here we go. I need to stay back a little bit and angle myself properly. And there we go. Simple as that. Alright, Shadow Mario Final Finale complete. Unless somehow I just completely missed an entire stage. But I know I didn't, because I went through them all. And save, and flooded Isle Delfino. Actually, can't I just go to the airstrip now? While it's flooded? I don't have to do Corona Mountain quite yet if I don't want to. Wee-hee! Wahoo! And bam, Isle Delfino flooded with water. Wow, 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 wow. I could also just go back to Pianta Village if I wanted to, you know? And just not have to deal with any of this. Oh, maybe I should... Ooh, I can show you guys my favorite coin in the game. Because, you know, this can't be like your favorite game in the series if you don't have a favorite coin, you know? In order to do that, I need to perform a small underwater glitch, you know? Okay. I've never performed it quite that fast before. Anyway, where is it? I don't remember. Right here. You spray this, and a coin pops out. That's my favorite coin in the whole game right there. Crazy, huh? I forgot these aren't bouncy. Whoops. What's up, good sir? You're back, finally. Yoshi's still just chilling there. Hello, good sheriff. Sir, you're not a sheriff. I don't know who you are. You're the one sitting here yelling at my wanted poster, right? Can I just get up here? There we go. Hello, good sir. What a catastrophe, although it's kind of fun, too. Yeah, I bet it is, huh? I don't think either of these guys are in charge of boat rides. No, I just don't care what happens. Alright, yeah. I feel you, buddy. Alright, well, I guess we are going to Corona Mountain, then. But I gotta show you guys my favorite coins, so, you know, that's a good thing, I guess. These ones are bouncy. And so is this. Whoa! I made it. Alright. I'm going to gather the blue coins in here and then just hop back out. Because, you know, this is going to be relatively difficult, I'm sure. Because I'm pretty sure this, Okay. Yep. I'm pretty sure this was made slightly with the hover nozzle in mind, but not as much as some other stages have. Like Noki Bay, underwater, anything like that. You know? Alright, one up. Achieved. This is a bit of a difficult jump, I see. Okay, here we go. Okay, well, I need to spray that beforehand and then jump to it. Yeah, this is going to be one heck of a stage to go through. Twice, at least, because, you know, I'm gathering the blue coins now, and I'm going to have to like, actually beat it later. Well, that didn't quite turn out well from my timetable. Messing the timing in my head, you know. Well, this worked out real well in my favor. And the one-up should heal me, yes. And then spray that. And then wait for this to... That was the wrong moment entirely. My cat was also in the way partially, so I wasn't able to judge the time quite as well. But I'm going to blame that one more on myself than the cat. Oh my gosh. Can I play this game properly, please? That would be amazing, you know, if I someday if it just played this game properly. Oh, I'm not playing it properly right now. I'm doing it hoverless, so I don't know what I'm even talking about. But, you know. Alright, made it. Alright, made it. Woo! Alright, made it. And blue coin number 1 of 10 in here, I believe. Why did I do this? Okay. Whew. I'm going to do this instead. Be a little more safe. Okay. Spray that. Okay. Okay, I have made it halfway. Now, this is the safer part. Funny enough. Yeah, this is... I've gotten all the blue coins over there. I just need to get the blue coins over here. If I just take it slow, like, will be no issue. Oh, wait, no, it's this way. That's right. Because they mimic boat physics from real life and whatnot. So I want to go that way. Forward. Right. Yeah, left. We want to turn this way. And we want to turn this way. Too far. Too far. Too far. Oh, gosh. Dang it. Alright, well. I didn't take it slow. I mean, I did take it slow, just not slow enough. Time to go through that whole first bit again. Awesome. Yep. I was patient, I took my time, and I made it. And the end. Alright, here we go. That didn't quite do the thing I wanted it to do. Wahoo! I'm dead! Okay. Well. Wahoo! And then I spin jump now. And I spin jump again, just so I can have, you know, one-up mushroom timing. Oh boy! I should have just kept to my spin jump instead of diving. I don't even know if that would have made it, but, you know, if it did, you know, woohoo. Yep. Okay. Maybe I should, like, sit and take it nice and slow, you know? Okay, there we go. And I jump, and I spin jump to be extra safe. Then I wait, then I spin jump again to be extra safe. Then I spin jump again to be extra safe. And then I spray that, and then I go. And then I go again. And then I go for a third time. Then I go for a fourth time. Woo! Okay. I'm going to spray that one now. And I'm going to go. Then I'm going to spin jump here. Aim, spray. Spin jump, dive. Spray this one ahead of time. Spin jump, dive. Or just normal spin jump, I guess, because I don't want to freaking die. If I spun jump, dive there, then I would be dead right now. Okay. See, taking your time and patience is a really good thing to do. And you know what I'm realizing? These little walkways that are just randomly throughout this thing were almost certainly a thing to let, like, this was like a tourism spot here in Isle Delfino, you know? Weirdly enough. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Why did I do that? Maybe I should... Do I dare? I don't think I dare. Swim under lava glitch. I don't think I want to, but I mean, I think personally, this parkour is a little fun, you know? So no, I will not dare. Okay. I imagine somehow that fish came to save my life. Like, hit me and then I fall in the lava and just be alive. That would be hilarious. If after saying I'm just not going to do the glitch and then I just do it. Okay. Spray some water. Dive. Dive again. Die for a third time. Die. Because that's what I do. I should have waited a few seconds longer, you know. Whoa, okay, what am I doing? I don't know what I was planning with that maneuver. But it was something, apparently. Woo! I thought I might have lived there for half a second before I fell off the platform immediately. Okay, well, here we go. Woo! Spin jump. Spin jump. Spin jump now. Not when I was about to. Because when I was about to was a bad idea. What? The spikes were away! I thought I timed that good. Why? Why doth this do happen to moi? Wee-hoo. Jump. Do some yumping around here. Yump. Spray that. I am not good. I need to be patient. You know? I have gotten one blue coin from here, and that is it. Wow! Haha! Ahoo! Yippee! Okay, here we go. Yeah, I need to play good. Because me not doing so good currently. If I just take this slow, I would have probably been done here. I would be in, you know, a Delfino airstrip. But nope. I just have to try and be amazingly better than I currently am at the game. Excuse me? I was as close to the edge as I could be for that spin jump dive. Unless that was a side flip dive, and that's why I didn't go as far. Because side flips dives aren't quite as good. Wee. Ahoo! I should have used some water. And I surprisingly almost made it, but I didn't. So, yeah. I'm surprised I even made it like as close as I did to that platform there, you know? All right. Okay, I made it that time. That one. Whoa! Okay, and then I want this one just to be safe with the timing of the fire. And I wait for this one to be done. Oh, yeah. See? It's a good thing I went to this platform instead. For sure. Wow! Okay, made it. That's good. Now, take it slow. And when I say slow, I mean like this. Like this, you know, nice and slow. Alright. This way, so I don't drift into any of these rock pillars. And I go straight a little bit, and then I do this. Not that, this. I want to turn this way. This way, I mean. Okay. Like slow, slow. This is the kind of thing we want here. At least I assume there are 10 blue coins here. I could just very well be wrong and I'm missing a bunch from somewhere. I'd have no idea where if I were, but you know. Okay, so first and foremost, we're grabbing the first and foremost blue coin here. Okay, there we go. Now we push away from the island. This direction. Actually, it'd be easier to go this direction because there's one just right there. Okay, that should do it. That ought to do it. Okay. Now, I don't go into the island. I want to go slightly forward, left, not backwards, not forwards. Not either of those options. Directly to the left. Not this way. Not that way. Ah! Okay. Maybe we just head in here backwards, you know? No. Okay, maybe. What if I just do this? Like that. Yeah, see, and then we go forward here. Slightly to the left. But not too far forward, because we don't want to run into the wall here, you see. Okay, stop spinning. Start going forward. And perfectly angle ourselves to go right past this rock somehow. And just be amazing at the game. Grab this blue coin. Turn to the left again. Whoa. Wee. Bing wee hee hee. There we go. Oh my gosh, cat, get off of my desk. I am like... intense focus. Alright, I'm grabbing you, kitty. Hi. Oh, I scared my cat very badly. I don't know what my cat is scared of currently, but she seems to be in a very playful mood, so... I will grab her. No, she won't. She'll go around my computer. There we go, yep. She went around my computer instead. Okay, I turn this way. Stop getting in the way, kitty. Okay. Like, oh my gosh, cat. Why? Ah! Not you! We want, like, directly left. Not forward, not backwards. Directly one direction. One Direction, it's the band. Okay, I did get all on that side, so now I go ahead this way. How many have I gotten here? Corona Mountain, 7. Yeah, there's 3 left. 1, 2, and then there's a 3rd over there somewhere that I can't see currently. Unless it's on the... Is it on the clouds? I forget. Whoa. Okay, this is going to be one heck of a squeeze. It's one heck of a squeeze, either left or right, so... Oh my gosh, cat, why? Move, shoe, out of the way. Not that far. Forward. Slightly to the left, not much. Slightly to the right, but not much as well. And then, bam, we're through. Okay, now slightly to the left to grab the coin. Save, or continue. Not save. Okay. Forward, turn to the right. Like a lot, a bit to the right. Turn left. There we go. And I'm missing one. I'm going to have to assume that it is above us on a cloud. Woo! Not that. Whee. Okay, now. Okay, now. Okay. Okay. So, I'm off the boat. I do not believe I missed any on the way here. I don't believe so. So, I shall presume that up above me somewhere here, I will save because I have I've gotten a lot of blue coins here that I don't want to miss from a game over. Bye. There's a 1-up. That's not a red coin or blue coin. I might just be missing a blue coin somewhere. Google! I don't know. I can confirm now that they are, in fact, not. Oh, it's gone. Okay, I can confirm that it's not going to be up there. Which one did I miss? I don't see any that I missed. It's number... They counted number 10 as the one at the very front of the island. Okay, I'm gonna go back through. Okay, well, darn. I don't have the rocket nozzle. Oof. Okay. I'm gonna have to look very carefully here. For, okay, well... I'm not sure where this blue coin is going to be, but I've got to keep a look at now, because I don't know. It's going to be above the lava for sure. What am I doing? Oh my gosh. I'm thinking too much about the blue coin. I need to, like, focus on getting there first. Yippee. Whoopee. Okay. Woo. That was a bad idea. I didn't make it. Darn it. Okay. I would assume the steam from this water would still be very hot, and I'm surprised Mario doesn't yell out in pain from it. Okay, Mario. Okay, well. Whoopee! Wahoo! Wahoo again, except I freaking die because I'm amazing at this. Can I? I'm gonna freaking game over is what I'm gonna do. Okay. Then I spin. And then I freaking die because I'm horribly mistimed the spikes. I'm normally good with the spikes. I swear. But for some reason my internal timer is messed up today. Okay. That was a weird thing I just did. Okay. I very well could have gone there. Dang it. I knew I should have just waited for the fire to come back. I knew I should have. I hesitated for a second before making the jump. And then I just didn't wait. Okay. Maybe I do the swim under a lava glitch. Maybe I do. Or maybe I just don't. Maybe I'm just insane at the... I'm not insane at the game. That was a side flip dive. I need to do a spin jump dive. Bruh. Okay. Okay. All right. There we go. All right. Okay. Time to figure out where the heck this blue coin is at. Because I do only have 9, yes? The blue coin doesn't exist, guys. I already have all 10. Wow. I thought I only had 9 for some reason, and then I already got the last one. All right. Anyway, now that Delfino Plaza is no longer flooded, I will do what I was continuing to do all along and be a normal person, act like nothing happened. I need 10 coins, I believe. Yes, there's 9. And the 10th one should be like right there. We go. And then I just hop around this away, and then I go to Delfino Airstrip. I didn't spend all that time for nothing. I don't know what in the world you guys are talking about. I was just heading to Delfino Airstrip like a normal person that whole time after I got the 10th blue coin. Hello, good sir. I'm cutting in line, and I'm spending money. All right. Hello, good sir. First, this. Second, this. Third, that. All right, there we go. I have all the blue coins that it's possible to get in Mario Sunshine. No, I don't. I'm missing one from the Piant Village. That's my bad. Anyway, I have almost all of the ones that it's possible to get in Mario Sunshine Hoverless. Anyway, here we go. Wahoo. Hey, I got it. Wahoo. Hey, I got it. Luckily, they give you an insane amount of time to do this one. You know? It's pretty cool. And they just, like, guide you with coins and whatnot. One of the easiest ways to gather 100 coins in this Mario and Delfino Plaza. I'm going back for those two, for both of those. For both of them. Like I said. Anyway. Okay. Continuing on. Think. Pew. Yeah, one of the easiest ways to gather 100 coins in Delfino Plaza and Airstrip combined is just this. Because I'm almost on 100 coins already. And I came here with nothing, basically. See? 2 coins away. Might as well spawn it, right? Not that, like, there's any point to it, but, you know. It's there. I missed. Ta-da! 93. 3 more shines to go. I'm missing 1, 2. What's the third one that I'm missing? Unless that was it. No, it wasn't. So Pianta Village, there's missing 2. Airstrip. I'm missing 1. I am legitimately missing a shine. It must be, it has to be a secret, right? In one of the, like a secret level, red coins in one of the levels. Hold on, I need to, let me do some research real quick. I'll be right back. Alright, I figured out the issue. It's not an issue at all. I just need, so defeating Bowser actually does count towards your shine total in the end. So Bowser will be the 96th shine sprite that I get. The last shine sprite of the whole game. Anyway, up we go to Pianta Village to finish up there. Wahoo! Alright, here we go. The Fluff Festival coin hunt. Really easy stuff, obviously, right? The easiest shine I'm gonna grab right now, before I do anything else, is just what I tried to do earlier. And just do this, and shine it, spray towards the sun. Hello? Oh, it's not here. I'm stupid. Okay, I know what I'm doing wrong. I just need to. Yeah, I remember now how to get that shine, and it's not on top of the golden mushroom. Though the golden mushroom is a pretty easy way to get to where I do need to go. Right there. And then, like that. Haha. Whoopee. Whoopee. I don't think I probably need this, yeah. Okay. Actually, I'll grab you while I'm here. Might as well, huh? I'll just grab this to... I don't know where it flew off to. This one's a little difficult to keep track of. There he is. There we are. And this, right here, my good friends, is the final blue coin of Super Mario Sunshine that is possible to obtain hoverless. It theoretically is possible to gain at least one of, theoretically it's possible to gain all 4 of them from the eel sub area, but you need the eel to you need to manipulate the eel to climb upwards more and more. I don't know if it's possible to do that without the hover nozzle, but I think I'm pretty sure I did it once. Like, I did one cycle of that thing. But anyway, this is how you get the shine sprite. Right there. Block out the sun from Mario's vision, you know? And just like that. The third to last, technically, shine sprite. Now I just gather 8 red coins. And why is Flood still there? I've always wondered about these glitches that just happen randomly, where Flood just randomly is inside of that screen. Sometimes I understand the cause of it. Other times, like that time right there, I have no idea what could have possibly caused Flood to be on the save screen. Anyway. Second to last shine right here. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, so this should be pretty easy, because a lot of the red coins are also just kind of laying about inside the village, yes? If I'm not mistaken. I barely remember this stage at all, and I'm pretty sure this was one of my sisters. I can speak words well. This is one of my sister's favorite stages. How the heck did I do that? Anyway, yeah, I'm pretty sure this is one of my sister's favorite stages when we were growing up playing this game. So I'm surprised I don't remember much about it. Bees. Bees. The bees push me off! They can do that? Hello? I didn't realize they had hitboxes. I thought they just had hurt boxes. Where if it touches Mario, then Mario gets hurt, you know? That type of thing. I guess not. I know what I'm doing. I get in there. Thank you. As I said, I know what I'm doing. Beyond Her Village, Episode 8. Fluffco, that's Festival Coin Hunt. Me speak good alien language. I'm gonna go grab the B one first. Just so I don't, you know, like, die after I have a couple. Wah. Wah. There we go. Okay, nope, that didn't quite work either. Alright, try again. Bonk. Brow, brow, brow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. All right, here we go. Attempt number 3 at grabbing the B red coin here. Okay, I got hit once, which means I'm invincible to bees now. Okay, cool. That worked. All right, there's that one. Is there one on top of the tree? Let's go find out. There might be one over here on the thing, right? No? That platform is just there for nothing, huh? Okay, yeah, I don't actually know that platform is there because there's a dandelion that spawns there that takes you over there, yes? I think that's it anyway. There is a red coin inside this tree, if I remember correctly. Yep. Oh my gosh. Who knew a tree could grow money as well, you know? And they say money doesn't grow on trees. It's literally made out of trees, so like, you know. Also some out of plastic and cotton, if I'm not mistaken. Ring? This is an actual red coin hunt, because I only remember a few of the red coins. I legit don't remember where most of them are. Perhaps there's one on top of this tree. Maybe my tree theory wasn't incorrect, and it's just on top of one of the trees, and I just don't remember which one. You know? Woo! Okay. Maybe I don't go up that leaf and I just go onto this leaf and then jump onto that one. But first I need to be sure none of the tree leaves have red coins on the end of them. I don't think so, because I'm pretty sure that one over there is the blue coin spot. There's one up there where that shine sprite is that I sprayed up. That's number 5, and I need number 6 and 7 as well. Aha, there's one. Now I'm just missing 1. Because I know where number 8 is. It's over on the cloud. That's one that I do remember. And look at that, I was correct about the red coin being here. I like this red coin hunting music, it's awesome. Alright, I'm gonna climb up on the golden mushroom again so I can get up to the rocket nozzle and have a little bit more mobility options. I didn't mean to dive. That would have been insane if I made it. Could you imagine? My ego would have never been the same after that. Okay, that was... Well, that one didn't quite work. Bruh. I can't do this for the life of me. I'm just going down. I should have just fallen. It would take the same amount of time to get right back here as if I had. Okay, well. That one was close, I guess. Actually, wait, isn't there one in the grass over here? Aha! I do slightly remember. Okay, and then the one up there 7, and the one on the cloud is 8. Awesome. I wonder if a Pianta's ever grabbed onto a dandelion and just flown away with their family watching them fly away. I think morbid thoughts sometimes. Can you just imagine, though? A kid grabs onto one, just whee, and he just flies away over the open pit of death that is this village, and his parents are watching him horrified from a distance. Alright, there we go. I should get someone to animate that for a short. That's a horrible idea. Should I do that? That would be funny as all. That would be super funny. I don't know why I speak the thoughts I do sometimes, but it's funny when I do, so I'm going to probably continue doing it. Whoa, I missed. That is not going to make it. I bonked. There we go. And then I can run up here. And I grab this coin. And then I don't think... I mean, there might be a dandelion fluff that does fly over there from here. But I'm pretty sure that one over there is the one that does it. Okay, this will work. Wait, no. Mario, grab onto it. Stay there. Well, let's see if this is the one. Let's see if the red coin's even over here, because imagine I'm just misremembering. So, funny story. I believe I have misremembered where the red coins are. No, this isn't gonna work. This is gonna work. Oh, no! I thought I was going to land on the grate underneath. I shouldn't have held forward quite as much. Ah, man. I gotta grab all those again. All right, I need to search where this all the red coins are. Yanta Village red coins. So you're starting to so there's one under the. I found it. The singular one I'm missing. I'll see you guys there in a second. I'm not cutting this out. I don't know why I'm saying this. This is all going into the video because I attempt to not cut out much unless I'm interrupted by something. Like my cat or someone knocking on my door. You know, just to name a few things. All right. Attempt 2 of the Fluff Festival coin hunt. I'm going to need to grab the rocket nozzle still, though, because I don't know how I'm going to get the... It's right there. I wonder, can I? I don't think I can. I was going to try and, like, spin jump dive underneath and use Mario Cam to turn myself, but... Yeah, okay, I don't think that'll work. Anyway, bees, number 1. I should have gotten the tree one that was closest. Anyway, bees, number 2. Did I say bees, number 1? No, it was tall grass, number 1. Hit me. Thank you. Bees, number 2. Fountain, number 3. Or hot tub, number 3. Hot tub time machine. I don't even know what that's from. But I know that someone who made a reference about it. Good stuff. I did that thing again. I'm just crazy. I don't know how I break so many boxes at once, but, you know. It works. 4 red coins. Ah, ah, ah. Five. 6 is on top. 7 is right over here. And then 8's underneath the village. 6. And climb golden mushroom again, because it's the easiest way to get up there. At least I think it is. Actually, can I just... I missed. I was going to climb the dandelion and then jump off the dandelion. Imagine. That would be hilarious if I did. That would be hilarious. That would just be awesome if I did that. Because big brain thinking on the spot. You know? It's always fun when stuff like that happens. Wahoo! I grabbed that and then just missed completely still. Wee-hee-hee. Can I get on the swing, please? Alright. Spray a little bit. Do this. Grab the rocket nozzle. Boing! Boing again. And then boing a third time. Because I'm just amazing. I made that still. I can't believe I made that. Bruh. Woohoo! Alright, I need to go down here now. I'm gonna take fall damage. And then I risk my life for a red coin. please. That didn't quite work. Maybe I go for that one first, because the bees is now not technically the greatest risk to Maria's deathing in this stage. I'm still fixated on the idea of animating that that scene of piantas and such flying away on a dandelion. Gosh. Maybe I do it myself. Learn to animate. I'm very slowly learning to draw from my thumbnails. As you can tell, they're not the greatest. I don't spend much time on them. But I'm getting like shapes and stuff a lot better done, so I can already draw things pretty well if I like sat down and took the time to do so. But I don't is the thing. I just don't take the time to do so. Maybe I'll take the time to do so if it's like a thumbnail for my main channel, because, you know, that's like top quality stuff I'm trying to make on there. Because, you know, like, I want people to watch top quality stuff, and if they care to stick around, then I have this channel to chill with. Because I'm trying to make like a channel where people can just like feel like they're hanging out with me, you know? I know that's like what live streams are kind of for, just to make it seem like you're hanging out with your community. Well, not make it seem like you are hanging out with your community. It's not just like a making it seem like you are kind of a thing. But like, yeah, like I'm trying to make this channel like chilling with friends kind of vibe, you know? Except I don't have any friends. I do have friends. I just don't have them on this channel. I don't even know how interested they are in making much gaming content necessarily. Oh man. Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna over refill on water right here, because, you know, it's just right here, you know. Actually, what am I doing? Why am I trying to go for the top? Why don't I have the rocket nozzle? Why don't I just go for the red coin that I've been like sorely missing out on? Okay, I need to jump a little further in, is what I have learned. That wasn't even close. Okay. And just like that, I'm insane. And I'm also good at the game. Both, you know. Okay, cool, I made it. This one I don't think is a possible jump. I believe I have tried before. Basket, score, woo. Okay, anyway. Continuing on. When I was an aunt, says Simple Flips. Anyway. Woohoo. I'm doing decent. Wait, hold on. Did I grab this one? Did I just, like, run past it? I did. Okay, cool. Now, bees. And I just didn't get stung that time. Wow. Which one? I'm missing the boxes. I'm missing the tree. And I'm missing the top of the... Okay, yeah, that's all three. Bonk. Wahoo. You know, one glitch I see used a lot in this whenever I watch Mario Sunshine content, but like it's never really talked about. But like you can do it. If you you see these, like, this is sloped right here, right? Instead of perfectly flat ground. If you dive and roll out onto any slope, Mario maintains his speed and just can run across the slope really far. I see that used a lot whenever I watch any Mario Sunshine content. Not often, but I do. Like, people do that all the time, but no one really talks about it. Which, I mean, I like 2C. I think this was 2C Phoenix. His video on deep diving into Mario Sunshine is awesome. Give that a watch. It's like 7 hours long if you watch the full thing. But he also has it split into episodes if you care to watch it that way. But I believe he goes over this, and it's not necessarily a glitch either because Nintendo uses it with Piantissimo inside of this stage, inside of Pianta Village. If you get the high level of Piantissimo, like you race against Piantissimo, beat him with a really fast time, he gets the fastest he can be in this level. And he does that trick up the tree. And, you know, Nintendo never acknowledges it, but it's there, it happens, and it's not technically a glitch because they use it, right? So therefore it must be intended, right? Anyway, 95 of 96. I am one shine sprite away from beating this game hoverless. Or, well, max percenting it hoverless. 100%ing what you can 100% in this game. Hoverless. Yeah. Alright. I know how to do this already. I just take my time. Very slowly. Very, very slowly. What am I doing? Oh, okay, I can't believe I made that. Whew. If I didn't ground pound, that would have been a death. I could have gone there. Alright, I'll grab this one up just in case. Probably won't be needed because I know how to use this boat relatively well. I don't hate it as much as normal Sunshine players seem to hate it. I'm not a huge fan of it either because, like, obviously it could have done better. It could have been done a lot better, right? But I don't hate it as much as most Mario Sunshine players seem to. You know? Since I'm like relatively used to doing this because I messed around in Noki Bay as a kid a lot with it. Because there's a lot of open water for you to just kind of use there as like a little training ground or whatever. Anyway, we'll send it off with a glitch. We'll send off to the Bowser fight with a glitch. And you know what? I'll even watch the cutscene. I messed that up. Hold up. There we go. I believe only 2 are required to make it up there, yes? Nope. Wait, oh, I might die here. No, I'm not. I'm good. Woo! It's 3. I thought, for some reason, I thought 3 or 2 was required and not 3. But I'm pretty sure I've tested this before, and obviously it's 3 required. And then I go and wee! There we go. Water's great, eh, Junior? Where's the subtitles? I don't think I have subtitles on. Come on in, Mama Peach. I think not. Mario, how dare you disturb my family's vacation? And then Bowser's just kind of massive for some reason. I don't know. I don't think that's ever explained anywhere. Mario or Bowser's just kind of freaking huge. you know. But you know, it's fine. I'm down to fight a massive Bowser. I'm Wah! All right, here we go. Yeah, that's right, Bowser. You ain't stopping me with your fire breath. I've learned your tricks. Oh my gosh. We ground pound number 4. And then, wow, number 5. Ooh, I almost ran into that fire. And now Flood is dead. Never to be seen again. We did it. We... Final cutscene where they're all falling. Wah, ha, 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 ha. And then Peach is floating down with her parasol thingy, you know. She could have just jumped off this whole time. Bowser didn't keep her that far away from the edge of the platform, you know. Just saying, she could have escaped very easily. She's had 2 games where she plays, you know, the main character. So she knows how to do this stuff, obviously. But nah, that's not what she does. She just chills there in the hot tub enjoying her vacation with Bowser instead of Mario. Hey, look, there's the red Ferris wheel in the background. Did y'all see that? Right there, see? That's back before they changed stuff. Anyway, yeah, good stuff. So this challenge wasn't too bad overall. I think the worst shine I had to get was either Pachinko or Red Coin Fish. Because, you know, obviously those both, like, are heavily advised to use the hover nozzle within. But I didn't. So, you know, woohoo. And then in this scene with Bowser and Bowser Jr., I'm pretty sure there's someone's eye or something is like see-through. Right there, yeah, that back part of Bowser's eyeball isn't colored in, so it's see-through. And you can see the sky behind him. I want to fight that Mario again. Yeah. I think it's interesting how they introduce Bowser Jr. in this game as like more of a mastermind rather than a pure strength monster like Bowser. You know, it's kind of cool. Anyway, that Ferris wheel I just realized is spinning with there's a red version of it spinning, but there's also a blue part of it staying still at the same time. Anyway, Flood's alive. Whoa. And here's the credits. Good stuff. One heck of a game this is. Bow, bow, bow. You know, if I were making a game, I too would take random screenshots of like everything happening. You know, like this. Not everything happening. What am I trying to say? I would mess around with the models and take pictures of them doing random stuff as well. This is very much something I would have fun doing. You know? There's Noki Bay. Mario's chilling in Gelato Beach. Peach pushed Mario into the water in Gelato Beach. They're swimming through the reef. Yeah. I love the crowd that's yelling in the background. Fits well since this is obviously just a stage performance. The end. Hey, Il Piantissimo found the paintbrush. It's almost like this is foreshadowing for Mario Sunshine number 2. But it means, hey, there it is, 96. Whoa, we did it! That is max percent Super Mario Sunshine 100% complete. Nintendo's probably never going to make a sequel to Sunshine. But anyway, that was that. This was a nice, fun journey. I enjoyed playing this game. Wasn't too different from my like normal playthroughs because I like speed sometimes, but I don't know if I'm ready to be a speedrunner. But yeah, that was a good bit of fun. A few things different, obviously, because you usually use the hover nozzle for a lot of parts, but yeah, that was Mario Sunshine Hoverless max percentage. Not 100% because there's 4 that are impossible, but you know, oh well. See y'all in the next one.